The topic regarding if animals deserve the same rights as humans can be broken down into three different viewpoints. The first viewpoint is yes, animals do deserve the same rights as humans. The second being no, they do not deserve equal rights. Lastly, animals deserve to be treated humanely, but not necessarily in the same way as humans. In this speech, I will be discussing all three viewpoints, arguments to back them, and how each one may be resolved. The first viewpoint up for discussion is yes, animals do deserve the same rights as humans. Val Plumwood, animal philosopher, in her short story On Being Prey, published in 1995, talks extensively about how she was attacked by a wild crocodile and how the experience taught her that humans are animals on the food chain, making them equal to other animals. Dawn McCain, another animal philosopher, in her book Critical Animal Studies, published in 2012, explains a completely different reason as to why animals deserve to be treated the same as humans: animal cruelty, and to be more specific, the inhumane ways in which animals are treated in the mass meat production industry. A couple descriptive examples that she gives of how animals have been treated in these industries are layer hens with open sores covered with feces sharing a tiny cage with decomposing bodies. Another example she gives are pigs that have been beaten by multiple different objects, including bricks. These are just a couple examples, but there are many more. A solution for this first viewpoint could be to create stricter laws that prohibits these types of inhumane industries and that minimize mistreatments of animals in general. The second viewpoint we'll be discussing is no, animals do not deserve the same rights as humans. Russell Paul, a freelance writer in New York, wrote an article on The Spec in 2020. In this article, he describes how animals don't deserve equal rights because animals are irrational, immoral, and incapable of living in a rights-based environment. An article on speakingofresearch.com in 2017 states a few ways in which humans are superior to animals. A few in particular are empathy and compassion, episodic memory, the theory of mind, and ethics. All of these things are ways in which humans have, but animals do not. There is no solution for this topic because this is what is being shown in society today. Animals do not have the same rights as humans. The third and last viewpoint up for discussion is animals deserve to be treated humanely, but not necessarily in the same way as humans. Madeline Clark, research fellow for WashingtonPolicy.org, wrote an article in 2017 about the differences in the two philosophies, treating animals humanely, but not as humans. Being humane is treating something with compassion, and being human is being able to relate to another human being. These are two completely different ways of thinking. Peter Singer, one of the most influential animal philosophers known to date, wrote a book called Animal Liberation in 1975 about how the basic principle of equality does not require equal or identical treatment, but equal consideration. A solution for this viewpoint could be to create laws that require treating animals in a humane manner without shutting down any corporations. This topic is extremely important to discuss because it affects almost every aspect of our lives, including the products we use, eat, and wear. All three viewpoints make great arguments towards the question of whether animals deserve the same rights as humans. By discussing and thinking about each one, you, the audience, may be able to decide which one you believe is best.